Welcome back to Midwest Farm Weekly. Chances are many of the evergreen trees in your community started in Door County. This longtime business is just off the beaten path. I was invited to take a tour to show you the impact of this local landmark.
Door County is the ideal area for growing evergreens. The cool summers, especially, we don't have that summer stress. It's rare that we would get a 90-degree day here. So the evergreens, and actually any plants, actually kind of get a vacation here because they grow under more moderate conditions. They don't have that stress on them from the heat.
Evergreen Nursery was founded in Door County in 1864. They made a big splash in the market, exhibiting 80 evergreen plants at the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago.
You think about the history of the nursery because it's been around so long. Supposedly, they said most of the white pine trees in Chicago came from Door County. Many of the evergreens that go across the Midwest actually originated from here. Since the nursery's been around for such a long time, and actually was one of the originators of shipping plants great distances, usually in actually steamboats originally, and they would steamboat them to Chicago, and they go from trains across the country. Evergreen Nursery is one of the innovators in that. Of course, that was in the 100+ years ago.
Now the modern nursery is the starting point for birch, pine, spruce, firs, and more. They even grow plugs for the Wisconsin cranberry industry.
Right around 4 million plants a year. So of various sizes, mostly the small ones. Of course, when you grow a lot of really little plants, it sounds like a big number. Our nursery is not a large nursery by any means, so it sounds like we're big, but we grow large numbers of tiny plants. So it just sounds like a big number.
They don't sell to the public. From Door County, the plants are shipped to customers, from mom and pop garden shops to some of the biggest names in the home and garden industry.
We ship to about 27 different states. Although East Coast is very big for us, Midwest is very big, a little bit to the West Coast. So it's the upper tier of the states that are northern hardy states, because we grow plants that are very northern hardy. We don't grow anything that's not hardy in our area.
The facility covers 310 acres with more than 150 greenhouses.
We're actually a propagation nursery. We grow plants from seeds, from cuttings, whatever methods necessary to get that plant to grow. So we're a specialist. Propagation is a specialized part of growing plants, and we have people that are specialized in that, specially trained in that. We used to hire high school kids. In the summertime, I would have a whole crew of high school kids, and they were just so much fun to work with. I mean, high school kids are just great. And then over time, that changed because high school kids were no longer available, and rules and regulations, things like that, mechanization, you can't have them around different equipment. Labor has been a huge problem. If it wasn't for the H-2A program, and the H-2A program is a guest worker program where we get workers, we get them from Mexico, it can be from different places, and we house them. It's great because we need that labor to do what we do. Even though we try to be very mechanized, we still need a certain amount of labor, and the labor does not exist in our part of the state.
Though Ron is quick to point out, they have a dedicated team running Wisconsin's largest wholesale nursery.
And the people that work here stay here forever. I mean, I started here 40 years ago, and some of the workers that are still here, and basically people have retired from here, so we have very, very good longevity, and we enjoy what we do. This tour was part of Allison Dairyland's exploration of Door County. It's all leading up to them hosting the selection of a new Alice next May.